Your time machine shudders, sparks, and dies. When the smoke clears, you are no longer in your own century. You stand on the damp, windswept soil of an island at the edge of the world. The year is the 2nd century after Christ. Rome rules here, or tries to. This is Roman Britain. A place where two worlds collide. South of the rivers and roads, Rome has built cities of stone, baths, and villas with painted walls. To the north and west, wild highlands brood under the mist, filled with tribes who hate Rome with a passion carved into their bones. Between them lies a wall, a scar of stone and turf stretching from sea to sea. Hadrian's Wall. You are stranded in this frontier. Rome sees strangers as spies. The tribes see them as prey. If you want to live, you must learn fast. First, know the legions. The Roman army is the strongest machine on earth. Their camps are perfect squares of wood and stone, trenches cut with mathematical precision, guarded by men who kill as easily as they breathe. A legionary wears armor of iron, carries a short sword, gladius, and trains every day until his arm is as strong as steel. If they think you are a barbarian, they will cut you down without hesitation. If they think you are a runaway slave, they will drag you in chains. Only if they see you as useful, a scout, a craftsman, a servant of some forgotten god, might you be allowed to live. Do not wander into a camp uninvited. Keep your head low, and learn a single word in Latin: pax peace. Second, beware the tribes. Beyond the wall, misty hills hide the Picts and Britons, fierce clans who live by raiding. Their faces are painted blue with woad, their hair wild, their axes sharp. They know the land better than any Roman. They move silently through forests, strike fast, and vanish. To them, Rome is a monster that takes land, food, and freedom. To them, you are no different from a Roman. If they capture you, your fate will be decided by the fire. Some may welcome you if you show defiance against Rome, but most will test you in blood. Trust them only if you have no other choice. Third, shelter. Britain is wet, cold, and cruel. The rains cut through your bones. Without fire, you will not last a night. The Romans build stone houses and wooden barracks, but the tribes live in round huts of mud and thatch. Both are better than sleeping under the sky. If you find yourself outside the walls at night, look for caves, look for ruins, look for anything that can keep the wind away. Wolves still prowl here. Hunger is everywhere. Fourth, the cities. South of the frontier, Rome has carved civilization into Britain. Towns rise from the mud: Londinium, Eboracum, Verulamium. Streets paved with stone. Forums full of merchants and coins. Amphitheaters echo with blood and cheers. Baths steam with heat stolen from the earth itself. But do not mistake them for safety. The Romans distrust strangers. Priests demand sacrifices to Jupiter and Mithras. Magistrates enforce laws with whips and nails. A wrong word could see you enslaved, sold in the market, or worse, thrown to the beasts. Move carefully in cities. Do not boast. Do not speak of machines or the future. Rome has no patience for heresy. Fifth, food and water. Grain is life in Roman Britain. Wheat, barley, oats. The soldiers eat hard bread and porridge, the tribes eat roots and wild game. Rivers and wells are everywhere, but water carries sickness if not boiled. Wine and ale are safer, if you can find them. Hunt carefully. Deer and boar roam the woods, but hunting grounds belong to someone, always. Steal from the wrong field, and you may lose a hand. Sixth, the law of Rome. Rome rules not just with the sword, but with law. They write it on tablets, carve it into stone. If you offend a citizen, you may face trial. If you harm a soldier, you will face death. Even Romans themselves are crushed by taxes and endless orders. But laws cut both ways. If you are clever, you can hide behind them. Claim you are under the protection of a legion. Pretend you serve an absent governor. It may buy you a few hours. Sometimes, hours are all you need. Seventh, the wall. Hadrian's Wall stretches 80 miles across the land. Forts, gates, and towers mark its length. To the south, order. To the north, chaos. To stand upon it is to stand on the edge of two worlds. The soldiers here are not just Romans. They are Syrians, Gauls, Germans, Spaniards, all dragged from distant lands. They are tired. They are brutal. Some will trade with you. Some will betray you. If you must cross the wall, do so at night in silence. The watchmen do not forgive mistakes. Eighth night. When the sun dies, Britain changes. The forests whisper. Torches flare along the walls. Bands of raiders creep through the dark. Spirits are said to wander the hills, ghosts of druids slaughtered by Rome, gods older than time, shadows that watch with hollow eyes. Whether you believe in them or not does not matter. What matters is this: the dark belongs to those who know it. You are not one of them. Stay hidden. Stay quiet. Survive until dawn. Final warning. Roman Britain is a land between worlds. Too Roman to be wild, too wild to be Roman. Every step is a choice: serve the eagle, or fight beneath the painted banners of the tribes. But remember this: you are not of either world. You are an intruder, a stranger from a time they cannot imagine. And in Roman Britain, strangers rarely live long. How to survive Roman Britain? Keep silent. Keep moving. Trust no one. And never, ever forget, here, on this fog-soaked island at the edge of empire, your life is worth less than a coin tossed into the mud.